decided to take some new brushes that I've just received from a company for a test drive, and that was the My Makeup brush set from My Makeup Brushes. So they've sent me the oval 10-piece set, which is this one here. This is the brush that I used for my foundation. I love this brush, but as you will see in the video how easily it blends my foundation in. It is really beautiful. I would buy the set just for this one brush. There are a couple of brushes in here, as you'll see again in the video, that I was not super keen on, or I just felt like I had other brushes that would serve the purpose much better. I really need a blending brush when I'm doing an eye look. I need a big fluffy blending brush, and I just had to reach for my Morphe halfway through the video, so you'll see that anyway. So anyway, in the end I created this eye look and this lip. This is the new Jeffree Star liquid lipstick and mannequin, which just arrived, and I love this shade. It's like a beautiful nude, really pretty, and it finished off this look beautifully. So if you would like to check out this video and see these brushes in action, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I'm listening to some Spotify. So now I'm going in with my Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, and for this I'm going to use the medium-sized face brush thing. And I'm just going to swipe this all over my face. I was so incredibly skeptical about this brush. I wasn't really sure if I even thought that it was going to do a good job. I was just like, I don't know how this is going to work. But anyway, I'm completely blown away by the amazing finish that this brush gives. It is absolutely phenomenal. I really love the finish. It is insane. So this brush is definitely something that I'm going to be using a lot of. And please excuse the fact that I don't have tan on, so I really had to blend it really far down my neck because I am so pasty white at the moment. It is not even funny. So now I'm going in with this toothbrush looking brush. The only thing about these brushes is you can't differentiate between the brushes because there is no numbering system, which is incredibly frustrating. And it makes it really hard to explain what type of brush because my descriptions are not great. But anyway, I am using this toothbrush looking brush, and I am using the shade OL2 from my RCMA palette, and I'm going to lay down where I would normally cream contour. And then I'm just going to go through and blend it out with this little brush. This brush was good. I liked this brush. I find some of the brushes, the heads are quite heavy, so the handles are very small and the plastic is quite soft and bendable. So some of them are really hard to hold on to, but this brush I felt like I had quite a lot of control. Once I worked out which way I should hold it, that seemed to be the ongoing theme with using these brushes. I wasn't sure which way to hold them up to get the best kind of application for them. But anyway, I got there in the end. So next I'm going in with the shade Porcelain, and in this set there are two round eye brushes, and one of them has got a flat head and one of them has got a rounded head. In this one I'm using the rounded head, and I'm just going to go through it and blend it out with my beauty blender just because I didn't want too much tugging from that brush under my eye area. So again, I'm just using the bridge of my nose to highlight and then just blending it in with my beauty blender. So now I'm going to hit that under eye area with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores finishing powder, and I'm just using a Sedona Lace highlight brush. This was hysterical. I was trying to use this giant brush to get the powder out of the lid to set my powder, and it was just not working. In the end I ended up getting my Morphe brush, M1 brush, to set it all. I just didn't like the finish this was giving. It was just not working for me. So as you can see, I kind of just went in with my brush and threw it all around. It was much better. So now I'm going in with my Lorac Pro contour palette, and I'm going to add a little bit of colour to my face before I go through and kind of tidy up that contour. I hate it when you have a coughing fit in the middle of narrating. It's really annoying. So now I'm going to go in with the medium shade from the palette, and I'm just going to use my Sedona Lace contour brush. I love this brush for adding really defined shape to the face, and it blends out beautifully. So as you can see, that is what I'm doing here. And the light at the moment behind me is beautiful. If only it would stay like that all the time. That would be really good. Mother Nature, you listening? I'm really interfering with my filming. So now I'm going in with the brush the next size down from the foundation brush that I used, and I am going to put my Makeup Geek Romance blush onto my cheeks, and this just gave the most amazing finish. I love the way this applied on my cheeks. It was beautiful. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in Maryland, and I'm going to use an XO Beauty Tulip Shimmer brush. I'm going to go through and highlight the hell out of my face. So now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal on my lids just to prep them, and this helps to stop any creasing or the colour moving throughout the day. And now I'm just going to set that with the NYX HD Studio powder and a Morphe M510 brush. I love this powder. It's a travel size, but it's a perfect size for setting my lids, and this powder just makes applying shadows on top of it so easy. So next I'm doing my brows with some Anastasia Dip Brow, and I'm in the shade Blonde or Taupe, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm using a Phoenix eyebrow brush. If you are in New Zealand, I definitely recommend you try this brush out. It is absolutely fantastic. It has such a fine bristle on it that it just kind of mimics the eyebrow hairs perfectly. I just love this brush, and it's pink, which makes it even better. So now I'm going in with Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie on a large fluffy brush. This one is the Sonia Catterick. Just use whatever you have on hand. And I'm going to go through and throw this into my crease. I'm not being too pedantic about it. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to help aid it blend everything out, the next shade. So don't worry about it too much. Just kind of throw it on. So now I'm going in with a Sedona Lace tapered blending brush, which is just a little bit of a smaller head to get a little bit more definition in there, and I'm using the shade Barcelona Beach. So now I'm going in with the Glamorous Bronzes palette from Chichi, and I'm going to use the flathead brush to apply this to my lids. Again, as you can see, I was having a little bit of trouble working out which way to hold this brush to get the best application and to get the best colour payoff, but I got there in the end. This was a really good size to get into the lid, but yeah, you really need a blending brush to kind of blend those edges out, otherwise it can get a little bit messy, but I probably will get used to it over time, but that's what I found anyway. So next I'm going in with this kind of plummy tone just to add a little bit more definition to the outer corner of my eyes, and this brush actually works beautifully for blending the two colours together. It works really well. I love these Chichi palettes, they're so pretty. So now I'm going in with this charcoal tone, and I'm just going to add even more definition just to that outer V of the eye. Not too much, but just add a little bit of depth in there. So again, just going through and blending it out, but I am going to hit it with my Morphe M330 brush afterwards, you will see, just to add a little bit more blend to it, just kind of soften it up so it's not really, really harsh. I just needed that little bit more. And this seems to be my go-to brush at the moment. I love this. It's got a little point on it as well, which helps to get into the corners really beautifully. and it's super, super soft. So once again, I'm going in with that charcoal colour, and I'm just going to use that same brush and do my lower lash line and just kind of smoke it out a little bit. I'm also going to go through and then blend it a little bit more with that same Morphe brush, just to make sure it's nice and soft so it doesn't look like I've been smacked in the face. Oh, it's cold today. So now I'm going to go in with this nice champagne tone, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone and a little bit on the inner corner as well. So now I'm going in with my Inglot number 77 trusty liner, and I'm going to use a Zoeva liner brush. I can't remember what this one is called, but it's the slightly bent kind of look liner brush thing. Anyway, I really struggled to get this on camera, so you only get a portion of this. You don't get to see me put my whole wing on, but you get the gist. So now I'm going in with my Covergirl Supersizer mascara. This stuff is amazing. I use this on every single video, on every single Instagram post. I love this. I cannot get enough of it. It just does amazing things to my lashes. If you have not tried it, you need to. If you need a new mascara, go and check this one out. It is fantastic. I love it so, 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 so much. So once I've done my lashes, I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star Mannequin Velour Liquid Lipstick. It smells so good. I know a lot of people have said that it smells really funky and they don't like that root beer smell. It reminds me of passion fruit, which it reminds me of summer. I just love the smell of it. But anyway, again, this is the perfect nude tone for me. It's slightly warm. It's not a really flat, pasty nude. It works for my skin tone, so I'm going to wear the hell out of this lipstick, I am absolutely sure of. And again, formula of Jeffree Star, I'm obsessed with. This is the best formula that I've ever worn in liquid lipstick. So now I just throw on my Eve Shanny lashes and I'm done. So there we go. Is the finished look. I apologize, the lighting was a little bit here, there and everywhere today. It's really funny outside. It's like 5 seconds it's raining and then it's windy and then it's blue sky, and it's just another one of those New Zealand days where it's like 4 seasons in one day, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try and work on getting some lighting going on behind me, so at least it's some kind of consistency. So I hope you guys enjoyed kind of seeing these brushes in action. Again, there are some brushes in the set that I would definitely buy the set for, like this brush here of course, and some other brushes that I probably won't use very much of. But again, I will put a link down below for their website so you can check out the brushes yourself. There are some different styles, and they also do a rose gold set which looks really beautiful. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.